Hey, welcome back. And as much as I love new tech, sometimes it's really refreshing to know that you made the right purchase. And what I mean by that is you bought something a few years ago and it still performs the way that it did when you purchased it. In a sea of products to choose from, unfortunately, that's just not always the case. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why I'm still using the M1 Max MacBook Pro in 2025. And I really have not felt the need to upgrade at all. You know, there's just a portion of us who love having the latest and greatest. You know, there's always something about that extra bit of performance that you know that you probably don't need, but you like to have just in case you do one day. And as much as I would really love to upgrade, I really have not noticed any dip in performance on this Mac since I've purchased it. I mean, at least for what I use it for, it has not slowed down at all. But for context, here are the specs that I opted for when I made the purchase. I do pretty much all of my editing in Final Cut Pro, and even when I'm editing 4K video, I'm able to scrub through the timeline without any dropped frames at all. And that's without creating any proxies at all. Also, the videos that I'm currently editing are able to live directly on the internal drive. I do have an external SSD, but none of these projects are that large. So my internal storage is able to accommodate it, and I'm always able to have that project with me. And to be honest, when I'm editing, I don't even hear the fans 90% of the time. And I'm also back to great battery life after having the battery replaced. After close to 4 years, it was time to replace the battery, but it's running like a champ now. And though I do think about dabbling with a different workflow with perhaps a Mac Studio and a MacBook Air, this Mac pretty much is a desktop for me because I just plug it into my hub and then it becomes my entire workstation. You know, with one Thunderbolt cable, I'm up and running at the desk. It connects to everything. My peripherals are Bluetooth, so no wires there. But of course, when I'm mobile or don't really want to be at the desk, it's perfect as a laptop as well. I've got all the ports that I need, including an SD card slot, which I do miss when I'm just carrying my iPad with me. Speaking of the iPad, I plan on working on another video showing you how I use it to remote into my Mac when I'm away. So basically at coffee shops, I have this little 11-inch MacBook Pro, so to speak. So get subscribed if you'd like to see that. But back to why I haven't upgraded, and it's because I bought this Mac intentionally. I configured it in a way that made me feel like I wasn't missing out on anything, and my goal was to keep it as long as possible without it feeling sluggish. And I can honestly say that that strategy paid off. I mean, honestly, the Mac has served its purpose and then some. It has gotten me through 2 degree programs. It's helped me edit multiple wedding films. I've edited some commercial work. And of course, it produces all of these videos on this YouTube channel. It's really doing everything that I ask of it and more with no problems at all. And like I said, you know, just as a tech enthusiast, I really do want to upgrade, especially because I think that I'm gonna go 14-inch the next time I get a MacBook, or if I decide to go the Studio and MacBook Air workflow, I would love a 13-inch MacBook Air, but there's honestly really no practical need right now. My wallet is thanking me, and I think that's a really good place to be. I'm curious if any of you guys are using any older computers. Perhaps it's an older Mac, or perhaps it's a PC that you spec'd out built to last. How's it holding up for you in your workflow? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, consider liking it before you leave. If you didn't like it, go ahead and send it to someone that you hate to ruin their day too. But if you're looking to watch more, YouTube thinks you're gonna love this video here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.